now out on the center of the field for the coin toss, and it looks as if the, let's see, it looks as if the
Lutz.
yeah, it looks like the Lutz won the toss and deferred, so Eastern captains are Mike Woodward and Andrew Amavai elect to receive. So we'll see the Eastern offense breaking out here to start off the game. And it looks like they'll be defending the
opening kickoff
didn't
last
he
week.
crack
so
his ankle?
Yeah,
or
it was
something
kind
like
of
that?
We are experiencing technical difficulties. If you'll give us a minute, we'll see if we can get the game back on.
You are my baby. You're the kind of lady that deserves fine things. The kind of lady who wears pearls like you were born in them. Yeah. You know that a limousine is made for driving. Yeah, and she's the kind.
If you think this is going on too long, you're right. Remember, shorter showers save water. This message sponsored by Ad Council and Earthshare.
Kicks back.
opening kickoff and driving down to the PLU 30 and missing a 43-yard field goal. And now Pacific Lutheran driving. They are currently on the eastern 40-yard line, 2nd and 5. In the double tight end power I, they give the veer into, that is Riker Labby, the fullback, number 33, and he powers ahead for about
toss. So it looks like that may be their game plan.
It looks like a double tight end power I. Now they split one of the tight ends out as a wide receiver, but still in a kind of a power I formation. Power back goes in motion. The pitch to the right. And, great tackle by number 5, Pancho Trevino there. Well, back to receive is the hero of last week's game, number 28, Brian Sereth. He returned a 77-yard punt last week against Central Washington to tie the game with no time left on the clock. And PLU punter kind of shanks that one right out of bounds. That was going to turn out to
turn too much to the sideline and just booted it right out.
Do you think that punter? And with me is Wes McAllister. We are here at Community Stadium, where the Eastern Mountaineers, ranked 22 in the nation, taking on the number 1 PLU Lutz. And handoff inside to Chris Vogt, and Vogt goes nowhere on that play. Stopped by
outside. They're going to stun inside. They got to be able to get outside, and with Davis's mobility and stuff, that should play right into the Eastern's hands.
Davis under center calling signals, and he drops back to pass looking for Hanneberg on the side. He pulls the ball under and tries to run up the middle and is stuffed. Absolutely nowhere to go on that. I think it was a timing route to Hanneberg, and he was not open. So Davis doing the
2 downs now. Looks like they'll probably go into a zone.
Mountaineers in spread in a gun formation, trips to the right. And Davis back to pass. He's looking for Mendoza, but pulls it down again, pressured, and he's brought down well short. Actually, I don't even know if he got back to the line of scrimmage, so he's
time for Richie.
Back to punt, Chad Ulrich. Good snap, and kick is away. Good kick. Tries to return man back about 15 yards, and he brings it up to the 35 and knocked down immediately by, a host of Mountaineers down there.
And this week he's going to come in and outside backer.
PLU starting off on their 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Currently 7 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Quarterback Carl Hosseth, he's number 4 for PLU, looking over the Eastern defense. Calling signals and inside handoff. No, he goes option outside. And great tackle by number 14 for the Mountaineers cornerback. That is
exactly what they've done, in previous years. Last week against Litchfield, they really spread it out and went trips. Now they've gone into what we call a nasty slot now, just like Winfield will run.
A little smash mouth football. Back play action pass. Back to pass. He's got a man wide open. That's number 88, tight end, Gavin Stanley, out of Tigard for PLU, and he ball to him. Looked like he went kind of a flag pattern from his right side and then broke out towards the sideline. So a little breakdown in the coverage there. 1st and 10, PLU, the Eastern 35. Off this little misdirection counterbuck play over to, that's number 34, Aaron Tang. And Tang's forward for the back. They felt maybe they may have to run and not throw as much this week. PLU now comes out in a slot formation, split back in the backfield. Haas looking over the defense. He's calling signals, and the slot man going in motion. And he rolls kind of a half roll to his left, back to his right, screen pass. And number 34, that's Tang, up the field and close to a PLU first down.
Yeah, another misdirection. They stacked into Eastern's hands.
PLU coming to the line. It is 3rd and inches, and Hosseth back in a gun formation, trips to the right and throws wide to number 18, the split end. That's, I don't even have his number on here. Number 18, Carl Lerum. And Lerum catches the ball about the 10 and spins off a tackle and runs in for a score. So PLU going up 6-0 here with 4:49 left.
There was just a missed tackle.
Right. Mike Safford on to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So PLU goes up 7-0 here. First quarter, 4:49 left in the first. PLU 7.
The formations, and all of a sudden, you've been working on the
starting center for
pretty much dominated. The score didn't look that early on, but they, offensively they were moving the ball and they fumbled the ball going in for one score, but they played well up front.
Kick is away, and Hogg takes it on the 2-yard line. He's up the field to the 25 to 30, and taken out about the 29. A little head tackle, but no flag.
work the middle because that's where it's vulnerable.
Manning's come out in I formation. Davis on an option, and he'll take it himself up the field for about no gain on that play. Good backside pursuit by, looks like number 92. PLU has pretty good team speed, so it makes up for any mistakes in the field that they make. Todd Hannenberg split to the left here, an I formation. Woodward, to the right. Davis hands the ball, off. Looks like it was a handoff, but actually kept the ball, was back to pass, and he's sacked by number 47, John Roberts.
Go around and make tackles.
We'll see what Eastern can do here. 3rd and 16 on their own 23-yard line. In a double slot formation, Vogt goes in motion, makes a trip to the left, and got sacked. Davis sacked by number 41 for PLU. That's Albert Jackson. It looked like that was a shoulder.
Trying to get the ball to the back, and by the time he took a second chance, Jackson was able to blow by the tackle and make the sack.
So Ulrich, 2 yards deep in the end zone, will punt the ball away for Eastern. And kind of shanks that one, but actually getting good distance and a good Mountie roll. Goes out of bounds. See where he stops.
41 or
Looks
so?
like 41.
I
So-
give him a few more. Looks like about the 36.
Okay, so on the far side of the field, we have, clipping against
As far as making adjustments and doing things. So look now maybe to see them, whereas if you give them up one big play, there's very little chance of making a play, fumble, or turnover.
So PLU comes out in a shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers split out on either, or a receiver on either side. And Mounties can jump off sides. So that's a free play for PLU. Good hit by, who was that?
That was also came up from his corner spot. He came up and rocked him after Andrews.
I guess is what I want to say.
That's exactly it, and that's the thing that we'll talk about later on. But that's one of the key factors, in especially these games against big teams like PLU.
Hossis fakes the inside handoff, rolls out to his right, throws, lofts one up, and misses his intended receiver. That was number 40. Doesn't look like much of a pocket quarterback, so he seems more comfortable rolling out. PLU coming up the line. They have a slot to the right, split backs in the backfield. Austin, their center, calling signals. He drops back, and inside handoff to Tang, and he stopped short of the first down.
The ball not over penetrating.
So it's 3rd and 2 for PLU. Austin back in the gun. They have spread formation. 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. And he's all high snap, but he gets it across the middle. He's got a receiver, but he's pressured. He's running out of the pocket and knocked out of bounds. He will have the first down. Knocked out of bounds by number, and time at 1:34 here left in the first quarter. Been kind of a long quarter for the Columbia Football Conference. Sometimes these tend to run pretty quick. And inside handoff to Tang, and he drives up the field for about 8 yards. It's like an inside trap there. And I'm sorry, that's Riker Labby, number 33, not 34. Okay, you come out in a pro set, 2 wide receivers, split out to 1 to either side. Hostet's back in the under center. Man goes in motion, inside a handoff to Tang. On the inside, he's got about 15 yards on that carry.
Yeah, up front right now, maybe bring in an extra backer and try to go maybe to a little more bear or another front.
Go back to pass is new quarterback, that's number 13. That would be the freshman. He throws incomplete. His intended receiver was Tang. Number 13, Dak Jordan, the freshman out of Portland, Oregon, in at quarterback now. Making an early change there is Coach Frosty for PLU. And with PLU jumping off sides there, looks like going to be, is it second or first down? It's still second down, right? So 2nd and 15 for PLU at the Eastern 47. Jordan looking over the defense now. He's got 2 receivers split to the right, tight end to the left. Inside handoff to, it's like Tang, and he goes just about nowhere. Actually, that's Labby.
I'm tired.
Not too tired for tonight, I'll bet.
No way.
Sounds like I should meet the
Son.
So a big series here for Eastern. They've marched down the last series and scored. This is a big 3rd and 15. And a good time now. We get a big stop and get the ball back and get something going.
Definitely get a little momentum turned Eastern's way. Back in the gun is Jordan, and it's like Tang in motion. So we've got trips to the left, single back in the backfield, and Jordan rolling out, looking on the flat, and that is complete to number 88, Gavin Stanley, the tight end, to 195. So he has pretty good vision, and he's big enough that I think he can shake off a few defenders. Back in the gun again is Jordan, trips to the left, back to pass, and looks inside again to number 88, Stanley, and that's complete for about a 3-yard gain.
Freshman quarterback, tough time.
2nd down and 7. Jordan again in the shotgun. They're in a spread. They have trips to the left, and he's back to pass, looking down the middle at the screen. Actually dumps off to the right, and a fumble by Tang. Ball's fumble. I can't see where it's at, and looks like recovered by Eastern. Can't see who got it, but Tang loses the ball there on the screen pass.
In position to make a hit, and Tang just kind of bobbled it and punched it. A great job of knocking Tang away.
They're going to be starting on their own at 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Davis calling signals. It looks like they're stunning another backer. He hands off inside. That looks like the Vogt, and Vogt pushes ahead for about 4 yards. So it will be 2nd and 5 here for Eastern. The option's definitely a little bigger here. Inside handoff again, but this time to Gavin Rostron, and he's a kid, and I've had the opportunity to tackle him many a time, and he always makes you pay. So 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers. Davis looking over the defense, and looks like PLU's in single coverage here. Back to pass over to Woodward on the right-hand side, and falls complete.
But when they're going man, you want to cross and get deep.
So 2nd and 4 here for the Mountaineers. Davis hands off to Roston, who is stood up but still fighting. I think he may have gained half a yard. But
if they're going to stand inside, they're real vulnerable on the outside.
Mountaineers now a slot formation to the right. Hannenberg single to the left, and Davis rolls out to Hannenberg's side. He's looking to go to Roston, but he takes it himself and is knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So he's going to lose 2 yards, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Out of bounds.
Davis is definitely maturing. He's not trying to make the impossible plays. Ulrich with the snap and kicks up and away. Another beautiful kick by Chad Ulrich. Fair catch signaled for by number 7, Ted Riddle, and PLU will take over on their 20-yard line.
The Lutes defensively are doing a good job of blitzing and coming hard as the Lutes are.
So Jordan's up under center now, looking over the defense, and he's calling signals. Receiver split to either side, and inside handoff, that's to Labby, and he pushes ahead for almost 7 yards.
Fly the football.
PLU coming out in a trips to the right, single back in the backfield. Jordan's looking over, and he may be going to an option route here. Inside handoff to number 33, that's Labby, and he pushing here in the 2nd quarter. PLU up 7-0. And starting to mount a drive here. Jordan back to pass, and immediately he is brought down by 2 Mountaineers. Looks like Lutz here. And they come out in a trips to the left and single receiver to the right. And Jordan back in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's looking for the short route there. On the outside, knocked away. Knocked down by number 64. That's Dan Durfee. Crowd starting to get into it here at Community Stadium, where it's 3rd and 17 for the Lutes. We've got the 4 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Jordan calling signals with time running out here, and he's going to get a delay of game penalty.
Yeah, they did call. I was wondering if they're going to call that. That's a big stop there. They look like they tried to check something off and couldn't get it done in time against those two. That's a tough place to win.
So here we go. 3rd and 22. 4 receivers out to the right and 1 split out to the left. Jordan calling signals, and Tang going in motion. It looks like he's got an inside screen pass, and Jordan just tucks the ball. We got a flag down, and he's going to be well short of the 1st down.
He was kind of excited that it was a consent. That was a great job. They run that formation, this almost looks like a diamond shape, and they get everybody really bunched together, and then from there they just fan out. That time they ran Tang in motion, drag him under for the screen.
Not sure what the call is. We have no indication. Personal foul. A controversial call here in the second quarter gives PLU a first down, 1st and 10 on the eastern half of the field on the 49. A double tight end formation. Pitch to 42. That's Bray, and we got a flag, but he's run out of bounds by Eastern's officials discussing it there with Eastern captain Drew Almvai. We have a face mask. 6 left in the first half. Jordan lining up in a shotgun formation, and he's got a receiver split to either side, split backs in the backfield. It looks like Jones looking to stunt, and he backs away.
Going to an audible.
He's taking a lot of time. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage, and he does get it off. Back to pass, throws inside, and broken up by number 8, Joe Kinch.
He had to be that guy last week and did a good job, and he's really playing well today.
So we have 2nd and 21 for PLU. 2 receivers to the right, and Jordan back to pass. Half roll to the right. He's looking deep for Tang, but he's double covered and incomplete. Overthrew him. He had nowhere to go as Mexico for the first down there. And time again running out on the play clock. It's down to 3, 2, and he just does get it off. Snap directly to Tang, who's up the field, then breaks the outside and brought down. Bring on the punt team, and Kenny Frisch, number 27, out of Melba, Idaho, going to be punting the ball away to Brian Surratt. Low snap, but he gets it and almost blocked. But he gets the punt away, and Surratt picks it up and shakes off 2-3 tacklers, but is brought down finally. He loses about 2 yards, but a pretty gutsy first half. They're going to start on their own 25-yard line. Davis under center. He hands off to Vogt inside. Vogt hops over the pile and gains about 3 yards. Did a good job of cutting back that time to clear 2nd down and 8. Todd Hannenberg split off to the left, and Mike Woodward to the right. Pitch goes to Vogt to the left, and Vogt is buried immediately by 3 loose there. Number 55, it looked like.
It's about their linebacker core is really, really active. They can run and hit, so it's real tough to get outside and inside on these guys.
Roger Berger from Primeville into the game now. And back to pass is Davis. He's looking upfield and running out of time, and he breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle up the sideline and knocked out of bounds. Looks like about the 27, 28-yard line. 3rd punt of the game. Deep to receive is number 7, Ted Riddle. Oh, and almost blocked, but Orich smartly brings the ball down and lets the man go past. Great Eastern bounce all the way back to the 2, the 1, and it rolls into the end zone almost.
Yeah, did a great job there. Benedict was there to make
42 left here in the first half. Only up by 7 are the number 1 team in the nation here against the Mountaineers. And back in the game is number 4, Carl Hossett, for quarterback for PLU. A pitch to the left. That's Tang, and he breaks up the field, and he'll have a first down.
He's going to play a big factor probably in today's game.
Especially in this heat, because it's pretty hot up here in our booth. We don't have no shade, sun on the backs of our necks. Hossett inside handoff to Tang again, I'm sorry, that's 33 Labby. Inside, and he gains about coming out of the game. He made the last tackle, but he's going over the defense with Cushman there. I guess they're trying to make some adjustments there on the sideline. So Hossett, the receiver split to either side, under center calling signals, and he's coming out in the option to the right, and he pitched to, nice tackle, number 91, Josh White comes from his linebackers. Persistence there pays off. So it'll bring up 3rd and about, less than a yard. Looks like we've got a power eye here by PLU. And to the second man, big hole. That's Tang, and he breaks a tackle, and he's out over the 50 to about the Eastern 48-yard line. I think everybody's bunched up the middle there, and they just kind of bounced it outside. So far, has been getting some pretty decent holes. First down for PLU. Clock winding down under 4:20 now. Tang going in motion from a slot spot. Option out to 42, that's Brain. He backs around the outside. He's across the 40 to the 33 and runs out of bounds at the 35. By the Eastern 35. 4:08 left on the clock here, and PLU threatening. Also calling signals, and we have a reverse inside fumble, and it's recovered by Eastern. I can't see who got that. They're doing a great job coming up on a stunt.
Kind of caused him to make a poor handoff, and he was able to pounce on the ball for the recovery.
So we'll see what Eastern can do here. They recover the ball on their own 43. George Mendoza in the game along with Woodard, and to vote to Woodard, look at her free flicker, and the purple, it looks like you can't tell who's got it. It looks like it's theirs, and it is. PLU gets the ball on a messed up flea flicker.
And then still on the outside backer now.
Out the win in this situation, but if they can really keep up the score, it's a huge for them maybe going into the half. So PLU
get the ball on the Eastern 35. We have to fucking the shotgun. And third, no fake. Second half complete to number 88.
Gavin makes those play fakes and still look up and look back for the receiver so that go to a second down. So second to 4 here. Kane going in motion to the right. Back to pass is Griffiths. Puts back 3 to the left. He's got a lot of blocks in front of him. That's Rain. He's down the sidelines for a touchdown. And there we go. Adam Myers. He didn't have anybody near him. And stop fire on the 5. The crowd playing good defense here. First and goal for PLU.
And Hassif making a signal to Tang, who's out on the wide receiver spot, and inside a handoff. And I look like that was to Labby.
4-yard gain.
Definitely a versatile player is Tang. So now in the, looks like a power eye there for PLU. Also calling signals. And handoff to Tang, and he's in for the touchdown. So PLU scores with 2 minutes and 17 seconds here left in the half to go up 13-0. Will come on for the extra point. Holding John Johnston. Snap down, and kick is up and good. So the PLU Utes going up 14-0 just before the end of the second half. 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. Hart back deep to receive the kick, and flipping away, and he will get the ball on his 2, and he'll bring it out down the left-hand sideline, and he's hit hard just inside the 20 by number 5. That's Josh Johnson, the defensive back for PLU.
Let's see what makes definitely to score, if not, or to get 7 at least, if we can get you down a field goal.
James back in the shotgun. He's rolling to his right. Got a little pressure. Throws the ball away. Pretty much threw over to the right. And we got a flag there, right flag. Might have called the grab. I guess I don't have that real clear.
Take it away.
The receiver makes his cut and went away from the ball. They called it grounding last week.
So that's 2nd and 10, and Davis on the shotgun rolls to his left, and he'll take it himself, and he'll go out of bounds and side. 3rd down, and Davis back to pass again. He's looking on the outside and underthrows Mike Woodward. Reach again for his, I believe this is 4th or 5th punt. And he's standing on the 5-yard line. Back to receive for PLU, number 7, Ted Riddle. Oh, almost blocked, and he gets a piece. No, and they don't say that he roughed the punter. But we get a decent roll, and the ball will roll inside the 35 to about the 32 of PLU. Chad Horwitz doing his best Academy Award.
Yeah, I thought maybe, as you said earlier, there might have been maybe a tip.
And PLU again comes out. Jordan back at quarterback. The 4 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Back to pass. He wants to throw the fly, but he's got a second and 3rd. He's got to go, and he is tackled for that number 6.
Norton in the way, so he had to pull it down, and then he was able to get sacked.
Jordan's calling the plays from the line of scrimmage now. He looks a little confused, so I think he's under center, trips to the right, and 1 to the left, and he's going to down it Looks like PLU is
under about 40 seconds now. And Jordan back in the shotgun, so it looks like they're going to go for one more play here. Trips to the right, ring to the left, back to pass, and they're flooding everybody down the middle. And wide open, number 18, down the sidelines, and he breaks it.
Number 1 went deep, and number 2 came in the flat, and that's who he threw to.
So defense has got to stop him here. I can't run a score. Only 27 seconds left in the half. Jordan back to pass, and the Sept by
32-yard line, and 22 seconds left on the clock here. Jordan back in the shotgun.
And he's back to pass. Looking downfield up the middle of number 88, and yeah, throws is incomplete.
And they come out and they
Trips formation to the right. One receiver to the left.
Jordan back in the shotgun. He's back
Back to pass. Looking up the middle. That's looking off the tank. Dragging across the side. And he pulls forward. And he respects the tackle. Left right. And run back to the back corner. Receiver to the left. Now you're playing. The run back goes in motion to the right. And we have 4 receivers. Jordan back up the shotgun. Back pass to his left. The people receiver side. And throws on the table and incomplete. That was number 18.
Frank Safford, freshman place kicker out of Puyallup, Washington. So that's going to be about a 37. And they fake the kick, and he's taken down by number 44, Greg Jones.
Heads up, and
And they did a good job of getting some penetration to Jones and making the tackle.
And 1 touchdown. Dak Jordan, the backup quarterback, 12 attempts. Corey Bray, deep to receive the kick. And Chad Ulrich kicks away. It's high and deep.
Bray takes it on the goal line, and he will bring it out down the right side.
He's to the 15, the 20, and stopped there by number...
So in order to get themselves the game, they're going to probably have to make some plays where they're not, where they need to get the ball back either right now or score on D.
So starting the second half for PLU is Hosseth at quarterback, double tight end, first man into the hole, and that is
Around.
So actually they give him a yard on that carry, so it'll be second down and 9. Hosseth back in shotgun, and he looks to his right, back to pass, looking for that outside receiver. He's up the middle to number 88, wide open, and overthrows him, incomplete. That was 88, Stanley, and he had 2 men.
Andrew kind of hooked up on that, and he turned and ran, and it enabled him to get behind Andrew.
So that brings up 3rd and 9 for PLU. Hosseth calling signals, and fakes inside handoff, rolls to his right, looking downfield. He throws and is completed. Number 88, that's Stanley, across the eastern 45 down to the 40 of the Mountaineers. Boy, just a 13:33 left here in the 3rd quarter. Hosseth calling signals, and inside handoff for first man, that is number 33. No, he's upended by Joe Kinch that time. Was
Play action, go deep, and you still got 2 cracks to go get the short yardage for the first down.
Hosseth under center and sends the receiver to the left in motion to the right. That's Tang, and the inside fake, throws downfield, overthrows, and almost picked off by number 28, Brian Sereth. So incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 2 here. PLU with trips to the left, tight end on the right, and Hosseth will take it himself, and he'll bowl forward for a first down. They're spotted the ball. They are on the eastern 25. Hosseth gives the second man, that's Tang, and he bounces around the outside, breaks 2 tackles, but barely gets beyond the line of scrimmage. He may get a yard on that.
Coming up and stopping it for a short gain.
So 2nd and 9 here. Double tight end formation with the wing back. And pitch the outside to Tang, and he's got a lot of running room. 2 blockers in front of him. He cuts back inside, and big hit by Andrew Amava.
They'll let you know how it is.
So 3rd and 4 for the Lutes on the eastern, looks like 17-yard line. Hosseth in the gun and doesn't see what he likes and calls timeout.
It was real close to.
Let's see here what PLU has pulled out of the bag here, and 3rd and 4.
They really need a big stop here. Hopefully the crowd can get them riled up here and make a big stop.
Double tight end formation. Hasseth rolling to his right, flood pattern, and he takes it himself, and he is stopped short. He'll loop. PLU's going to go for it. They come in a trips formation. Hasseth in the shotgun, calling signals, and he's looking to his right. Up the middle and throws complete. That's to number 88, Stanley, to 1 and 2 receivers, and finally finding the open man for the first down. So that's first down on the eastern 14-yard line. Hasseth under center, pro formation split backs for PLU. And it looks like he's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. And pitch to Tang to the left. He's got a blocker, and he gets around the outside, and he's going to score. Touchdown, number 34, Aaron Tang for Pacific Lutheran. 14-yard run with 9. Number 24, Jason Fawcett, who is a defensive back listed here in the program, and he kicks it in, and good.
Yeah, they got about, I know in pregame, they had about 3 or 4.
Dying of brain cancer. And one day we had an outing planned. My sisters and I were going to take my mom.
Now, time now might become a factor in this game.
Corey Mogg back deep to receive, and he'll take the ball on about the 4. And he's upfield to the 15 and knocked down across the 20 to the 24. Looks like number is going to start on their own 24-yard line. Down 21 points here in the second half. And looks like Dusty Gunn in the game, and he hands off up the middle for a first down. That looks like number 45, Josh Anderson. Heck of a name for a quarterback, huh? Dusty Gunn.
Dusty Gunn.
Going to dust it off and let him fire. So he's under center now, calling his signals. And inside handoff again to
Anderson.
Looks like Anderson. Oh, 2nd down and 8 here for the Mountaineers. On their own 48, approaching the PLU side of the field. Gunn calling signals. And inside handoff again. And that'll be enough for the first down. Once again,
pad and be able to push them around a little bit so they can get something going.
Gunn under center, calling signals. He has Mendoza off to the left and Woodward to the right. And inside handoff, but he pulls it out and takes it himself. And he's get pushed.
Let's see if they do it again. Yeah, they're running the bear defense with Buddy Ryan 46. Now they were back in a regular 42.
Gunn back to pass, and under heavy pressure, and he will be sacked, fumble. Ball's picked up and fumbled again, but recovered by, looks like number 88, Mark Anderson, tight end for the Mountain. Brings up 3rd and forever, 28 yards to be exact, and Mountaineers in a double slot formation. Gunn in the shotgun, and whistle blown, flags fly, and that play will be for naught.
That knocks it back to another 5 yards.
Well, let's just hope he doesn't.
You're running back like a toss, and he just quick kicks it. They got nobody deep right now, and that give you a chance to play some more defense.
Boy, snap almost gets away from Gunn again, and he pulls it down and still looking deep. Bounces off one guy, dumps it off over to Vogt on the flat, and Vogt will only get about 20.
To Vogt, and Vogt was wrapped up as soon as he got the ball.
So Ulrich back to punt, and not much pressure this time, and a beautiful kick. That one turned over, and it's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. But boy, that was a heck of a kick.
Yeah, it just looks spirals, the kind you want to get off touchback.
So PLU will start off on their own 20 with 5:48 here left in the third quarter. Hasseth still at quarterback, and it looks like he's changing the play, the line of scrimmage. He's taking his time, and he's making a few calls here, so maybe you see something in the defense. Inside handoff going to number 30. That's Joe Turgan.
Get a pick or somehow try to make something happen defensively.
Hasseth's in the quarterback still. Split backs in the backfield, and man goes in motion. They comes to the right option, pitches the ball, and read. So that brings up first down, 1st and 10 at the PLU 30-yard line. Ossoff calling signals, and he sends a man in motion to the left. Inside a handoff to number 30. Number 30, that's Joe Turgan, and he'll get about 4 yards there. Looks like they're putting in there
to grow and develop. That way when they come in, when they're juniors or seniors, they have some experience.
Allows them great depth at every position. So 2nd and 6. PLU driving. Crossbuck, and now a fumble, and can't tell who's got it, but there was a mishap there in the handoff. And they're
back in the running back. The game was out about to
slow down the momentum. So Dusty Gunn in at quarterback for Eastern, calling signals. Mendoza to the left, and we got a PLU offside, so free play for the Mounties, and handoff inside to Vogt. He'll get about 4. So,
like I said, when they get in that even front, the center's uncovered.
Woodward to the right, and Hanneberg split to the left. Gunn's under center, calling signals, and play action pass. He rolls to his right, and he's under pressure by the defensive end. He throws across the field, and tipped, and caught by Woodward. Oh, what a great catch. Ball. 1st and 10 at the PLU 12. Gunn's calling signals. Looks like he's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. And inside handoff. First man is Roston, Gavin Roston.
Or win something outside.
Quick count, pitch to Vogt. He's wide on the left side, and he pulls forward for about 6. Okay, 3rd and 4 at the PLU 6-yard line. Hanneberg to the left and Woodward to the right. Split backs in the backfield. That's Anderson and Vogt, and handoffs to Vogt. Second man through, and he pulls forward, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Mounties.
Stalemate the outside backer, and then Vogt did it all by himself by blowing over 2 loose.
Ulrich with the extra point is up and good. So Eastern on the board here with 1:50.
They were down by about the same, 14 points, about the same time. They're able to get something going
At the end.
That was the big thing the coaching staff talked about. Talent-wise, they're from top to bottom, they haven't had some of the talent they've had in the years past. But as a team, they really believe in the system and play hard on the system.
Ulrich kick is away, and it's fielded about the 5-yard line. Coming down the right side of the field, he makes a cut back, and now it's wide open field. He's to the 30, the 35, the 40, and run out of bounds about the 41-yard line. Initially, the return set up to the right, and he just put it off. So, PLU starting with great field position at their own 40-yard line. Dak Jordan back in the game at quarterback. He's the signal caller, throws out to number 18 out on the wide side, and breaks the tackle. He's up the field, the 50, the 40, to the 30, 35, or 20, 25, 10, 5, touchdown, PLU. Number 18, Carl Lurum. And I don't know what Jordan saw there, but he just turned and had single coverage, and Lirum just made a great play to get outside, and he left everybody behind.
Yeah.
Right now,
it's just execution there. We just make the tackle.
kick's partially blocked, incomplete, so point is no good. Not sure who got a hand on that, but it was 27-7 PLU with minute 34. Deep to receive, number 37, Corey Mogg. And kind of a pooch kick, and let it go out of bounds, Gavin. Good job. There we go. Ball rolls out of bounds at about the 30, so that's about the 20 here in the second half. Gunn in at quarterback. He's got Woodward split to the right and Mendoza to the left. And pitch goes to Vogt out on the right side. He's got blocking ahead. Turns the corner, and he'll get about 2.5, or just outside there, 35. Hanneberg in the game, split out to the left. Inside handoff goes to number 45. And that's Josh Anderson. I'm going to So we've got 3rd and 6. Gunn in the gun. And back to pass. Across the middle to Woodward. Great catch! And he's crossed the 50 to the 40. And taken down at the 42. Oh my, what a play. So we're back to 3rd down, and just a great athletic effort third and actually it's 19 now. Vogt in motion. Gunn takes a snap from the shotgun and looks downfield, throws, and almost completed to Vogt down. And snaps good and kick. Boy, he's just booting the ball today. That's driving him back to the 22, and up the field he comes across the 40 to the 42, and there he'll be stopped by number 27.
This, especially college football throwing the ball. We still got more. Again, we got to start making something happen either offensively or defensively.
Jordan's still in the game. He's got a touchdown pass under his belt. Trips to the right and inside handoff, and that's number 30, Joe Turgan, and he'll get 6 yards on that carry. But I think you can see
the and glass that you've recycled gets put to good use, and recycling keeps working to help protect the earth. So look for products and packaging made from recycling.
And the number 22 ranked Eastern Oregon State College Mountaineers. 2nd and 4. Jordan back to pass. He's rolling out to his right. Looks downfield. Fires incomplete here in the 4th quarter. Jordan in the shotgun and back to pass. Looks around the middle. Fires and incomplete.
Would have been a tough catch.
Yard line, where the Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10 with 14:45 left in the game. Down by 20 points. Definitely need to get something going here on offense. Need to get down the field and set up a drive, and hopefully one that doesn't take too much time off the clock.
Yeah, they're going to need 3 scores here, any way you can.
Side and a great game, great matchup. Guns under center, calling the signals, and hands off second man. That's Vogt out of the eye, and Vogt's fighting forward and
they just able to close on him.
Gunn looking at 2nd and 5 here. High formation for the Mountaineers. Hand off again to Vogt on the inside, and nothing doing this time. Team in the nation and last year's national champions. They don't make many mistakes. Gunn back in the shotgun. He's got slots to the right, one man to the left. He's looking to his left. Down the middle, that is a complete pass at the 50. Who's that, 81?
And then the safety tried to come over the top and help.
Gunn doing a great job staying in the pocket that time and waiting for Berger to open up. Gunn back in the shotgun again. Back to pass, looking to his right is Woodward. They're setting up the screen to Vogt and just overthrew him. And Mendoza split to the left, Woodward to the right. Anderson, the single back in the backfield with Gunn in the shotgun. And direct snap to Anderson. The ball fumbles on the ground still, and there's the struggle for it. We can't see who's got it. We'll have to wait for him to sort out the pile, but
it hit a couple Eastern guys and a couple Lute guys, and they're both, they're in the middle of the pile now. That's whoever's the strongest is going to pull it out.
And it's going to be Lute ball.
Another try to go direct snap to Anderson is in the fullback, and
it takes 60 snaps, 70 snaps a game. You get pretty tired, you get pretty frustrated, but we'll see. Hopefully they'll make something happen here. Jordan under center, slot to the right, and it looked like motion, but no flag. And that pitch goes nowhere. Buck. Jordan under center. Mounties with the 5-man front, it looks like. Inside handoff. The first man, and he'll just look for screen pass here. It's been pretty successful for PLU. Flip back in the backfield. Jordan's in the shotgun. Single receiver to either side. He's back to pass. Looking down the middle and tipped. Caught by, I can't see his number.
Number 80.
80 or 87 for the Lutes on the eastern 30-yard line, just shy of the 30. And Coach Cushman talking to the line judge. I'm not sure what he's talking about there, but Jordan looking over the defense. He's got trips to the left, tight end to the right, and he's changing the play here at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, 2-step drop, throws, and tipped, and intercepted by Steve Pratt. Great reaction that time by Pratt to pick off the
2 steps and drills it to the number 2 guy.
Because he's wearing my number, so.
You gotta like that.
You gotta like that. Okay, Gunn back in the shotgun. He's got a spread formation. Mendoza and Woodward in the game. Snap was low, but he picks it up, fires to Vogt on the outside, and he'll get out of bounds. at the...
We're shutting down the wide receivers for Eastern.
Looks like Eastern may be in the Big Ben or 2-minute offense the rest of the game. Shotgun. Gun back to pass. Fires. Hanneberg open. Makes the catch and gets across the sticks for the first down. First and 10. Spread formation again by Eastern. Dusty Gunn gets something going here. And under pressure, steps up, fires to Woodward across the middle. And Woody's going to get about...
I think he's only rushing 3 guys, looks like now, too.
So 2nd and 3 now. Double slot spread formation again by the Mountaineers. Gun in shotgun. He fires the outside to Woodward. And he makes the catch and gets by both tacklers down to the 30, to the 24. I'm sorry, to the 40.
And Woody did a great job of coming over the top of the defender and taking it away from him.
Here come the Mountaineers. 1st and 10. Gunn changing the play at the line. He's in the shotgun formation. Back to pass. Looking to his left all the way. Goes up top. Back to Hanneberg. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Yeah, that's what he's done the last 2 weeks.
So Ulrich on for the extra point. Low snap. It's up and good. So Eastern comes away with 7 here. And score is now 27-14. 9:34 left in the game.
Your mic's not working.
How many farms should we say?
Great throw. 9:34 left in the game. 27-14 is the score. And Ulrich approaching the ball, and kick is up and away and deep. Braille taking on about his 3. And down the sidelines, he switches field. Great tackle at the 15 by number 38. 1st and 10. And Haas is back in the game at quarterback. PLU just interchanging their quarterbacks at will here. Now back to pass, quick pass, out to the left flat, and received by number 18. Off the clock here. Haas is under center, and he's looking at the defense. He may be changing the play. Yeah, he's doing an audible right here. Split back to the backfield. He'll call timeout. He saw something he didn't like there. So Haas brings him up to the line. He's got a wide receiver out and 3 men in the actually split backs, a wing back who is going in motion to the right, pitch to the right. That's Bray. He's around the corner and cut down by Andrew Amavai for about a 2-yard gain. And got the ball at their own 27. Haas is really looking over the defense now. I think he probably has a handful of plays that he can call and just do it at the line. Inside handoff, first man, and going nowhere. Andrew Amavai in on a safety blitz. So that brings up 2nd and 9 for PLU. Double tight end formation. And crossback action, play action pass. He's going to go deep. Sack! Oh, yes! Number 96, Leonard. He'll replace Hank Scoble. Eastern moving around. There's trips to the right for PLU. And back to pass is Haas rolling to his right, and receivers coming back. And incomplete. Another good 6:42 here left in the game, but they'll have the ball back here after this punt.
They're setting up for a return here.
Not a great punt off to the right, and it's going to bounce right near the 45. Going to roll dead at the 46.
Oh, get excited about it. Great job defensively stopping them and keep them in check here and pull
the line. Dusty Gunn still at quarterback. He's got Woodward out to the right. Mendoza and Vogt to the left. He's looking to his right, looking for Woody, and throws it away. Incomplete. Woodward was covered pretty well that time by
defensive back, an opportunity to step in front.
So Woodward split to the right, Hanneberg to the left. Vogt in the slot. Back to pass his Gunn, and he's under pressure. Runs away from that big defensive lineman, and we're gonna have a clip, and it really wasn't much of a clip, but big number to the pursuing defensive lineman, and it really Second down, and we'll just call it 30. Gun back to pass. Looking deep, steps up, fires to Mark Anderson. Oh, and he loses his feet at the 35. He had some open running. Third and only 20 now. And the whistle blows, and we're not going anywhere.
Got to reset the clock. It's really the first time, which is really good. The first time, as we said, the time clocks have been put back in, but it's the first time they really had to reset it. They've done a good job of keeping that clock going.
So here we go. Third and 20. Gun back to pass. Across the middle to Mark Anderson, and incomplete.
Because they're doubling both wideouts, so they're just taking 4 guys away. Looks like they're not, though, because Andrew's up tight.
Actually, he is. Andrew wide open across the middle. Across the 50, the 45 to the 40, and to the 42. Andrew almost
to the line. He's wide open.
And Eastern driving again. First and 10 at PLU's 38-yard line. Back to pass his Gun. Looking to his left. He's going deep. He's going for Mendoza. Touchdown! No, he dropped the ball. Oh, it was right after that play. I thought we were going to score right there. It's pretty darn close. Anyways, brings up second and 10. Gun back to pass. And fires across the middle. The Woodward tipped and incomplete. Almost intercepted after the tip by here left in the game. Eastern down by 13. They'll need to score 2 touchdowns. Gun calling signals. He's back to pass. Sets up, screen to Vogt, and he's got blockers. And they're going to cross the 40, the 30, and we got a flag down. I can't believe it, but I think they're going to call a clip.
Yeah, I don't know for a reason. It wasn't even his call to make the one on the eastern sideline. It was the referee. They're going to call holding on the back side. So I'm
to the screen. Well, that brings up third, and Gun back to pass again. Under the rush, he's going to run. Stumbles, falls, fumble. Pick it up and run. Picked up by a running back. That's number 45. That's Henderson. Geez.
The only guy that can return the ball is the guy who fumbles. But obviously, otherwise anybody can pick up a fumble.
Next pass is Gun. He's looking for Woodward, but he's going to take it and run. And he's going to get the first down. Yes? No? It's close. It's close, depends on where they spot it.
Got to get a good spot here. They get a good spot, they might have it. It's going to be all determined.
Oh, boy. Single coverage, or at least a...
Safety's never going to get over there if he just takes off.
He's not even he's right at midfield. And he's looking that way to Mendoza. Goes up top to Mendoza. Oh, almost a spectacular catch. Mendoza turned once and turned 40 left in the game. 27-14 is the score. And, still have that's a phone problem or what the official was gesturing to, but Gun in the shotgun calling signals, back to pass, minimal rush, great protection. Now he breaks down, he's going to run, and we got a flag, but Gun goes airborne, trying to get the first down, but we have a flag down right in the middle of the line.
So let drive alone.
So that brings up second, and holy cow, 25. Gun back to pass. Throws in the middle underneath. That should be pass interference. And there comes the flag.
Way late. Forever. The guy had him, wrapped around the waist, was pulling him in, then the ball hits the ground, and it's about 2 seconds later, here comes flag. From the line of scrimmage in 10. The big thing is automatic. It's a first down because they had a long ways to go.
Gun back to pass. He's looking for Mendoza again. He's under pressure, and he throws. Ball's knocked away. I think his arm was in motion.
And the referee's not
arm was
making that
in
call.
motion.
The arm was in motion all the way.
That was a throwing.
His arm was
and
in
they're
motion.
No, I don't believe it. They're going to give him the ball. Even make a call.
He did. He just sit there. It's horrible officiating there.
Boy, 3:09 left in the game, and Jordan under center. They're just going to hand the ball up here and try and eat the clock. That's
strip the ball here.
Tang outside. He gets upended, just crossing the sticks there at the 43-yard line. Ball made or not made there by the head official pretty much sealed the game right there.
And that somehow we can get a turnover here. They're going to be content just to try to run it out. It looks like probably another first down might do it for the Lutes.
Jordan under center. And hand off to the first man, and that is Labby. And he gets ahead for Jordan under center. And calling signals. And we have false start, so that's got to be a 5-yarder. That's got a
passing defense because they're going to bring in. Looks like they're bringing in.
I don't think they'd pass the ball, would you? I mean, even at this point, because they're in a good enough spot, they could punt the ball away and get him, pin the Mounties back.
But they're taking first down.
Okay, Jordan goes across the middle, tipped, and incomplete.
It's a good thing it was thrown behind. You look at him and you think, geez, is he a college football player? But I tell you what, he is a college football player.
He reminds me of Pete Hattenhauer.
Yeah, he's just kind of they kid him.
Oh, that partially blocked? No, but Surratt picks it up on the run, and he'll just step out of bounds wisely. Don't want to waste any clock running around. And
I think both Norton and Andrew were able to get just a piece. If not, they sure made
own just outside their 25.
This is the time when they practice all the time, this 2-minute warrant and 2-minute offense. This is going to be a time.
Gunn rolling to his left. Sets up, fires deep, wide open is Mendoza across the 50 to the 49 of PLU. First down.
Wasn't over the top and allowed George to find the seam and Dusty hit him.
Oh, you're not going to call a penalty here. They set the ball. Oh, they call false start. I think that's going to have a personal false start. That'll set us back 5. Gunn to his right. He'll throw to B.J. Harkness, who gathers in the ball at about the 49, and the clock ticks away.
Get out of there!
Hey, that's the damn ball!
Gunn back to pass. He's looking to his right. He's going to Woodward, down the sidelines, up, and plays broken up.
Maybe.
Well, not the way it's... Back to pass, 3rd and 10. Gunn goes to Harkness again on the outside. He only gets about 7, but he's out of bounds.
Not a very confident crew here. I mean, I hate to say that, but they're really having some struggling a little bit here, having some trouble.
Okay, Gunn back to pass. He's looking around the middle. The Woodward, who's wide open, gets the score. That looks like a face mask, but he gets it across the 30 to about the 20. Missed that. But he's doing his part today. So, 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers. Ball's marked as spotted at the 25 of PLU. Gunn in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking for Woodward. Actually, he's looking to his left for Mendoza. Going deep. Mendoza catches, touchdown! Touchdown, George Mendoza!
I tell you, great pass.
Holy.
Push him away.
Well, we deserve that call. So 27-20. The ever important extra point here. Snaps down. Ulrich kick is good. So 21-27 Eastern. Minute 30 left in this ball game. And we're just going to keep it here.
Yeah, we got the onside coming now. This is going to be a big time play. And even if they don't...
And Cushman, he's on the sidelines there kind of as a target where he wants him to kick it.
Exactly. It's like 14's right on there, too.
He's right on the 10. Here we go. Big bounce. There it is. It touched it. Oh, and it's recovered by PLU. It bounced off a loot and bounced forward towards the kicking team, but recovered by number 30. And PLU, Hosseth back in the game, the senior, going to take the snap. And inside half, the first man, that's Lanky, Labby with the carry. And 25-second clock here. It's down to 10. And Hosseth will wait till about 2, and he'll snap that ball. Inside handoff again to Labby. He bounces outside. Tackle made by Steve Pratt. But it looks like that'll stop the clock because he gets the first down. They'll stop the clock offensively.
in the first half, and now they've kind of got things going in the second half.
So Haas is going to take the snap. 8 seconds on the play clock here. And he's just going to down it. And 15 seconds, that ought to do it here. They don't have to snap it again. But heck of a game here against the number 1 team in the nation, defending national champion PLU Lutz. And the crowd giving a standing ovation to the Eastern Oregon Mountaineers, and well deserved. So,
I didn't hear that.
27-21 is your